Oh my God, they've messed this up again. I can't believe this video I'm about to put out. What you're looking at is the KVK that should be happening. 4 of the biggest kingdoms in the game, Rise of Kingdoms, all registered a 4-camp KVK in Heroic Anthem. And they completely messed it up. After all the things they've done to help matchmaking, after all the little components they put in, after everything that they've done, they've still messed it up. This is the video that's going to explain why, what happened, how this came about, and how we're not going to get the KVK that we all signed up for. Hey everybody, I'm your boy War Daddy Chadsky, and I am a sponsored Rise of Kingdoms content creator. Okay, and the beauty about being a sponsored creator, because I put out videos all the time. If you enjoy these videos, throw a thumbs up on them, give them a like, and really helps out all the videos, really helps out the algorithm. Also, if you're not subscribed, consider doing so. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can hit that bell when we put out this type of content to get alerts. And so the beauty of being a content creator for Rise of Kingdoms and a sponsored creator is they let me say what I need to say. Anything I want. Plus, this is not my job. This is a hobby for me. So I can literally just tell it like it is. I don't have to carry water. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to sacrifice my own feelings for the betterment of the game or anything. I can just tell it like it is. And you guys know me. I will tell it like it is. I don't like the War Frenzy cooldown. I think it's awful. Absolutely awful. I'm a Kraken in the game, and I don't like the Kraken buffs that they gave us. Okay, so I have no problem telling people and explaining what the game got wrong, okay? And with that being said, I am a massive supporter of the game. I put out content. I love the game. I love everything they've done with the game. I love all the quality of life stuff they've done. I love the progression that the game's going in. I love all of it, right? And I want the game to be successful. Well, they messed this up big time. First and foremost, when you come into KVK registration, They finally did something we've been asking for years. They made KVK registrations about a month apart. No longer do we have one every 2 weeks, which is fantastic because it forces big kingdoms, Imperiums, to go into the same registration time period. Now, they can pick different stories that they want, but you can see here, we're registered now, and the next registration is not till April. This is great. It's easier for matchmaking. It's easier for the game developers and the matchmaking team at Lilith to be able to put the matches together. And so what did they do? They gave us these 3 registration stories, okay, these KVK stories. Well, there's a whole bunch of Gold Imperiums, a whole bunch that are registered right now. Now, these kings talking to each other with these big Imperiums, we could not get everybody to go into Warriors Unbound. I love Warriors Unbound. I love open zone 6s fighting for days and days and days. I love how simple it is. And I love that the territory only being able to drop forts. You can't do fort walls. Only being able to drop forts on holy sites. Okay? It separates the professionals at territory with the people who pretend to be professionals at territory. It's great. I love Warriors Unbound. And it's a 6-camp KVK. Much easier to put a whole bunch of Imperiums into a 6-camp KVK. But we couldn't get all the kingdoms that were big Imperiums to agree to that. So what happened? They give us Heroic Anthem. And 4 of the top 6 kingdoms in the game, the top 4 kingdoms that are registered in the game right now, that are registered in this pop, are 3308, 2359, 365, and 606. And we all went Heroic Anthem KVK. All of us. We did the job for them. There is no matchmaking at this point. Just put us all in a camp because we're all so evenly matched. Like, we did the job for them. All right? Let me give you the stats to kind of back it up. Now, this is off Hero Scrolls, right? Now, let me put this up here. I was looking at Pro Kingdoms, and Hero Scrolls appears to have a little bit more updated situation here. But you've got 2489 and 1093 at the top, right? They are not registered. And this is based on kill points. So if you come down here to the next 4, there they are. 2359. That's where my second account is, guys. They are cooking. Makote's there. Mars and all the 2377. I say all the 2377. A lot of that old leadership from 2377, their group's there. Like, we're cooking in 2359. 365, 3308, 606. The top 4 kingdoms based on kill points all registered in the same freaking map. And look how close they are. 3.6 trillion, 3.6 trillion, 3.3 trillion, 3.2 trillion. Pretty even, right? Look at the deads. The deads pretty even. The power is pretty even. Now you see 3308 as a 32 billion on their power, but you got to remember 6 billion of that is Hope and Lion, the 2 biggest players in the game. 6 billion of it. So you take them away, and you basically got a pretty even matchup for power. Like, all of these leaders of these kingdoms, Save in 365, Q in 2359, Akina in 606, Hera and his crew. I know Hera does more Diplo, but 3308 and those guys, they've all kind of been talking, and they all went into the same pop, and they messed it up. Just a massive foul up. Just what? Because here's what happened. If you come into the game and you look on what's registered, I pulled this up this morning and I saw that, wait a minute, we're in AC. We're in a team-up phase? What's going on here? Why are we in a team-up phase in 606? And we're teamed up with 1719? Wait a minute. They're a pretty big A seed. Like, 1719 is massive. What's going on here? Oh, well, they might, I guess they put all 4 of the big gold Imperiums in A seed. And I'm like, okay, well, let's go look at the other teams. And I pull it up, and I look up here at 3308, and they're S tier. They don't have a team. Wait a minute. 3308's S tier and doesn't have a team? So they're going to be in a camp by themselves? What about my other account? So I go over to my other account, 2359. What's that? Oh, they're S tier? Now they have 2 domains, but they're S tier as well? So they don't have a team? They're not teaming up with anybody? Holy jeez, what's going on here? Let me go to 365. They're A tier, so they divided us up. And their teammates I've already picked is 1718? What? What is going on here? So they basically split 365 and 606, and they put us in A seed. They left 2359 and 3308 in S tier. Well, now we can't be in the same KVK. How did they foul this up? Because now they're gonna now they're gonna do a situation to where if they put us in a team in 606, right? We're gonna be way too powerful for 3308 and 2359 by themselves. 365? Like 365 with 1718 and 2 B seeds? Four kingdoms in a camp? That's going to be way too it's going to be completely imbalanced to go fight 2359 or 3308. We talked about this. Look how even we are. Now you're going to throw another A seed, a couple of B seeds on top of 365 and 606? Huh? What? So here's what they've basically done. The TLDR to all of this is that they're pulling 365 and 606 down into this A seed team up phase, and we're going to go fight against other A seeds and other Silver Imperiums. And then they're probably going to get a no match found. Like, it's just bad all around, y'all. They're probably going to get a no match found, okay, for 3308 and 2359, because who are they going to match them with? They're not going to match them with us. We're going to be way too powerful. Who are they going to match them with? This is so fouled up. This is so messed up. Either they're going to get no match found, or they're going to put them in an HA where their enemies are going to be what, 4 kingdom A seeds? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand how they could foul this up when all they had to do was this. Like, all the accusations of 365, 3308, 2359, and 606, hey, they all dodge each other. They're all going after A seeds. No, they all went into the same pop, the same story, and they're 4 of the top 6 kingdoms in the game based on kill points, and they're very even. And you put two of the kingdoms in S tier? and then you put the other two kingdoms in A tier and completely imbalance this? There's no way they can match it. Like, what are they doing? Guys, oh my God, just when you think they're turning the corner, just when you think they're figuring this thing out and they got the registrations better and less frequent, just when you think they got this all figured out, we make the job easy for them. We put the 4 biggest kingdoms in this registration in a 4-camp KVK and basically gave it to them on a silver platter. We're all good with it. 606, 2359, 3308, 365. They're all good with it. They are all good with this right here. Everybody's good with this. And they foul it up. They divide us up. And now matchmaking is going to be awful. Diplo is going to be awful. We're going to have to figure this out. They're going to ask a bunch of non-Imperiums and non-Silver Imperiums to go fight a 365 with 1718? What? Like, how are they going to? We're probably going to get in this KVK in 606 with 365. But then what are the other two camps going to look like? Like, it's going to be a freaking cluster, a mess when they had it handed to them on a silver platter. So listen, y'all out there, you can't get after these kingdoms for dodging each other. Okay? That's gone. Can't do that anymore. They all went in. They all want to fight each other. Just give us this. We'll figure out the Diplo. Just give it to us. Idiots. God, what are we doing with our lives? It's so frustrating. You play this game. We literally play this game. We invest the time. We invest the energy, the efforts. Kingdoms are talking to one another. They're coordinating, going into pops together. We've had a 2-month off season. We haven't played the game in 2 freaking months. And we literally hand them this. They made it easier for us by doing the pops and the registrations less frequent. So we're all in it together. We all queue up for this. And you literally have 4 of the top 6 kingdoms and the top 4 kingdoms in the registration pretty even. And they mess it up. Why? God, why? Oh, there's no telling with my second account in 2359. I don't know what they're going to do. You've already got people over there saying we need to, we need to either like go dormant or quit or do something. Same thing in 3308. They're like, what the hell? What are we going to do? We're not going to get a match. God, just brutal. Guys, get down in my comments. If you'd be so kind, throw a like on the video. I want to see what everybody's opinion is of this. It feels so disheartening that you work so hard and all these kingdoms go in together and you hand them a massive KVK on a silver platter. Like, you don't have to do anything. Don't mess it up. And they messed it up. Oh my God. What are we doing? I love you guys. Get down in the comments. Tell me what you think. And with that being said, hope you guys have a great day, broskies.